get started with our yoga practice. We have such a great practice today because we are going to end with some restorative postures. It's an evening practice. Great time to do that. So you do a nice active class, but always end with a longer shavasana or some restorative postures to support sleep. And because it's winter time, it is actually winter solstice was yesterday. So happy winter solstice. And we want to really support the body rejuvenating and regenerating. Darkness means it needs more time to rest. So we're going to do some restorative postures and support what's happening right now today. So let's do it. Okay, so let's come to the top of your mat. We're going to actually start out with some sun salutations. Make sure you have a bolster and some blocks and a blanket. Coming to the top of your mat, we're going to inhale up. We're just going to get right into it. Now, when you get to the top, then what you're going to do is you're going to reach one arm up, drop the other, and then go to the other side. Good. Reach. And reach. And reach. Good. Excellent. And then from there, we're going to interlace your fingers and push up. Push back behind you. And then release. And we're going to also interlace behind us. Grab and open the chest. Look up and then bend your knees and drop all the way down. Drop your head to your knees. Lift your arms up off the back. Release your shoulders. So let go. Let tension in the shoulders and the neck. Release. And then if you can, straighten those legs. And then release your arms to the ground. Step back, down dog. Walk out your heels. Then draw both heels down. Drop down onto your knees and we're going to shift forward, lower. Good. We're going to interlace our fingers behind us again and then lift up the chest. Just stretch out that chest. Squeeze out tension in the mid-back. Then bring your hands down, push up and go back. Down dog. And then look up your hands and step forward. Add an extension. Fold. Inhale up. All the way up. Exhale down. Extension. Step back into down dog. Drop down onto your knees, shift forward and lower. Interlace your fingers again. Lift. Squeeze out tension in that back. Hands to the ground, lift up, press back. Then look up at your hands and step forward. Add an extension. Fold. Good. Inhale up. All the way up. Good. Exhale down. Extension. Step back now. Right leg lunges. All the way back. Good. And then back down dog. Drop down onto your knees. Shift forward again. Lower. Lift up cobra. Take it back down dog. Right leg steps forward. Lunge. Then your left leg steps forward. Extension. Fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extension. Step back, right leg lunge. Back down dog. Drop down onto your knees and shift forward, lower. Lift. Back. Right leg steps forward. Then your left leg steps forward. Add an extension. Fold. Inhale up. All the way up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale, extension. Step back, right leg lunge. Back down dog. Drop down onto your knees and shift forward, lower. Lift up cobra. Back down dog. Right leg steps forward. Lunge. Good. Left leg steps forward. Extension. Fold. Inhale up. All the way up. Exhale down. Extension. Step back, right leg lunge. And then back down dog. Drop down onto your knees, shift forward, lower. Lift up cobra. Back. Right leg forward, lunge. Left leg forward, extension. Fold. Inhale. Hands to your heart. Good. Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extension. Now step back into plank. And if you need to modify to your knees, go ahead and do that. Lower. Lift cobra. Back down dog. Right leg then steps forward. Warrior 1. Reach. Nice. Release. Step back. Plank. Modify to your knees if you need to. Lower. Lift cobra. Back down dog. Left leg then steps forward. Warrior 1. Reach. Good. Release. Step back. Plank. Lower. Lift cobra. Back down dog. Look up at your hands. Step or hop forward. Extension. Fold. Bend your knees. Lift. And standing tall. Good. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extension. Step back, plank. Lower. Lift cobra. Back, down dog. Right leg steps forward, warrior 1. Reach. Then release. Step back, plank. Lower. Lift cobra. Back, down dog. Left leg steps forward. Warrior 1. Good. Release. Step back. Plank. Lower. Lift up cobra. Take it back. Look up at your hands and step or hop. Go right into an extension. Fold. Bend the knees. Inhale. Good. Exhale, standing tall. Good. Then inhale. Exhale, we sit. Good. And you're going to rotate to the right side. Press the top hand down and look to the side. Keep your knees together. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Hold. Bend those knees. Inhale up. Exhale, we sit again. Go to the other side. Press that top hand down. Watch the knees. Don't let one knee jet forward. Keep them together. Inhale up. And again, exhale, forward fold all the way down. Now this time, you take the forearm to the calf, just like that. And then straighten those legs. Drop your head. Relax your head. And releasing out of that, inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Step back, down dog. Hold. Right leg's going to step forward, warrior two. Open up. Then we're going to drop into Parsvakonasana, either modified here on the thigh, or you can use a block, or the hand can go on the ground on the big toe side of the foot. Now watch what we're going to do. The upper arm swings around. The right leg goes back up in the air. Reach. Then it comes back in. And you go drop into pigeon. Now, you might need to take your block to the right glute, or you can also use a blanket. And you're in pigeon. Now try to get the extended leg hip down. Great, and then see if you can lower. You don't have to. Good, and then from there, you're gonna curl your toes under on the left leg, step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift cobra, back down dog. Then your left leg now steps forward, warrior two, open up. And then going into Parsvakonasana, modified, or you can go deeper. Swing the arm around, and then your left leg goes up, reach. Hold it. Good, then that leg goes forward. And again, you can use a block, or I've got my blanket here. I could show you with a blanket. You just take your blanket, tuck it right underneath that left glute. And then extend the extended leg back. Now, the extended leg hip, you want it to go down. And you could stay up here. And then lower. Nice. Good, and then from there, we step back, down dog. Shift forward plank. Modify to the knees if you need to. Lower. Lift up cobra. Back down dog. Then looking up at your hands and step forward. Extension. Fold. Inhale. Okay, again, we're going to bend those knees. Why are we bending our knees? Why are we doing chair pose? Because it helps us build strength and stabilizes vata. Okay, so top hand presses and then open up, release tension, stuck in the shoulder blade there. Oh, there's a trigger point there. And by pressing this hand down and leaning back, you're going to open it up. And releasing out of that. Now I want you to take 2 fingers on each hand, come all the way up, and then you're going to go all the way down and grab the big toe. Now I like to show you guys, when you grab the big toe, you take 2 fingers in, they wrap around the toe and connect to the thumb. Good, then you activate your toe down. Relax your head. And then releasing out of that all the way up. And sit. Go to the other side. Chair pose, top hand presses down, lean back. And again, if you can keep pressing the top hand down and leaning back, it's going to help open up that shoulder blade and release the trigger point. And that trigger point, by the way, if it releases, it will release the entire shoulder girdle. Good. And then release out of that. Inhale up. And then exhale, we're going to go all the way down into a forward fold and do the forearm to the back of the calf again. Drop your head in. Do that first with a bent knee. Get your arms there. Then start to straighten your legs. Good. Then releasing out of that. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale extension. Step back plank and lower. Lift cobra. Back down dog. Then your right leg now steps forward for Trikonasana. So you're going to light up your front heel with the arch of your back foot and then open up. Now, your hand can be on the ground or you can use a block, baby toe side of the foot, or you can bring up higher. Just below the knee, straighten both legs. Both legs straight. Strong and stable, lean back. Line up the torso with the front leg. Release your upper arm to your back. Turn your head, look at the big toe. Reach out. Take your block with you for half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, and then release your arm. Activate the leg in the air. And if you feel stable, turn your head to the side. With control, see if you can lift up the hand that's on the ground. Bring it up. Take it back to your right foot, lower. back into Trikonasana. Swing the left arm around. Right leg goes back up. Reach. Up. Then bring it back in. Pigeon. Good. Now you can use your block or your blanket. Place it underneath your right glutes. Lower. You could stay lifted. Now remember, extended leg hip. Take it down. And then see if you could drop onto your forearms. Good. And then from there, we're going to release out of it. Step back into down dog. Shift forward plank and lower. Lift cobra. Back down dog. Now your left leg steps forward. Trikonasana. Line up. Front heel with the arch of the back foot. If you want to use a block, goes on the baby toe side of the foot. Open right up. Now line up the torso with the front leg. And if you need to be up higher, it's fine. Go up higher. Stay lined up, strong and stable. Then releasing your upper arm to your low back. Turn your head, look at your big toe. Reach out. You could take your block or not. The distance of your torso. Lift your back leg up. Release your arm. And if you feel strong and stable, make sure this leg in the air is active. If you feel strong and stable, you can turn your head and look to the side. Now with control, slowly take the left hand right next to that left foot, back into Trikonasana. Swing the arm around, and then the left leg goes up in the air. Reach. Then bring it forward and go right into pigeon. And if you want to use a blanket, you can place it underneath the left glute. You could stay up, lifted, or down. Now remember, extended leg hip needs to be going down. Good, and then from there, step back, down dog. Shift forward, plank, lower. Lift cobra, and then take it back. Down dog. From there, we're gonna look up at our hands and step forward. And take it down onto the ground. Good, right leg goes over the left. Lift up tall. Now turn your torso and rotate. Good. Top leg then extends right out straight. So you have the right leg on top of the left, and then reach. Good. And then from there, release. Left leg comes up and goes over and tall, rotate. And then extending that top leg out. And again, forward fold. Fold right over. Good. All right. And then releasing out of that, we're going to take it onto our back and go into a bridge. And then just reset the pelvis. So I have my block close by here. I'm going to put it between my legs. That's going to keep my knees lined up with the front of the hip bone, and then press up. All right, and then releasing out of that, and we're going to go into our first restorative posture. You're going to take a bolster behind you. Now, if you do not have a bolster, then you're going to take a blanket, take a block into the blanket just like this, and then you're just going to roll that block into the blanket and use that as your bolster behind you. But if you have a bolster, hopefully you do, you're going to take it behind you. Now, you never put the bolster right to your low back because that'll tweak your low back. So you push it away a couple inches and then we lower. Good. Now, arms are just going to open up to the side. This is our first restorative posture. So we are starting out opening up, and then we're going to be doing hips above the chest, the next pose against the wall. So you will need to use a wall. Now, if you're feeling really open, this is like no problem for you. You've got tons of flexibility in the front of your chest. Then you can interlace your fingers and just place them right underneath your head. And then just relax. Now, if you have a little bit more flexibility, you've got a bolster and you can open up even more. You can either take a block onto your bolster, make sure it supports your head, or you can just use your blanket and place it on top of your bolster. And now you've got a little bit bigger lift. Yeah. So now it's even bigger. It's just opening up the armpit, releasing the chest. It actually helps to release the diaphragm. Most people have a pretty jammed up diaphragm. So in this particular posture, you can really feel any tension that might be going on in the diaphragm and notice on your inhale that the diaphragm lengthens, it moves down, opens up, and brings in prana, breath, vital force. And when you exhale, the diaphragm moves back up towards the rib cage and releases your exhale. So you could really expand your breath with the inhale and the exhale and help release any tension that might be jammed up there in the diaphragm. Great. And then we're going to release out of that, just going to one side, rolling out. And now find your wall, or you can use a couch. And you're going to take your bolster to the wall. And your hips are going to go on top of it. Now, if you have a really flat bolster, then I'm going to actually suggest that you take your blanket on top of your bolster like that. And then you just go to the side here and take your hips up, roll back, and lift. All right, now when you get your hips above your heart and your chest, you are doing a supported shoulder stand, basically, Sarvangasana. And what it does is not only does it help with your lymphatic system, with your venous return, so blood being able to go back to the heart, you actually help the body start to release and let go of anything from the chest up. It's going to support brain health, brain circulation. It is a restorative posture that will support better sleep. It supports relaxation. So you're really just trying to let the body relax. Let go. Legs are above you. Hips are higher than the heart and the chest. And then just relax. Now, the longer you could stay in this posture, the better. We don't have as much time, but really, if you could spend about 5 to 10 minutes here, you will get a lot out of this pose. So we are, from today on, we are moving out of the winter solstice, shortest day of the year, so longest night. And now every day from today, we start to gain more light. More light. So it's a bringing in of the new, bringing in the light. What do you want to bring in? So this is really a time of letting go of what doesn't work in your life anymore to really set yourself up for new beginnings. And as we move towards the new year, like I always tell you, in Ayurveda, we don't actually set New Year's resolutions. We do not do that. We contemplate, right? Because you don't plant seeds in the winter, in January. You plant seeds in the spring. So what we want to start doing with our New Year's resolutions is getting really clear about what's working in my life, what's not working, and to start really clearing out the cobwebs, whatever's not working. All right, and slowly coming out of that, roll out. And we're going to further support the body for a better sleep. So you can take your bolster and just pull it right over and set yourself up for Shavasana. So going right into corpse pose. Your bolster goes underneath your knees. Cover yourself up. Make sure you're warm. Put socks on. And definitely cover your eyes. Then arms drop below the heart, palms up, and rest. And just let that body soften, release, and let go. Silence and stillness. All right, and begin to deepen your breath. Allow some movement into your fingers and toes. Slowly from there, roll to your right side. And then bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Great. Hands together, connecting your thumbs to your heart. Close your eyes. Drop into the body. Find that midpoint between the right and left sides of the body and the front and back body. Find the midpoint. Where do all those parts meet within you? Physically find that center. Let your awareness rest there and settle there. And let it be your anchor, your safe haven. a place where you can go inside of yourself to feel connected, balanced, and content. And may you have a wonderful evening and a very Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Namaste.